What is good, everybody? Welcome back. Time for another game. This time we're going up against the Houston Rockets. Give me one moment, please. I recently made a trade. I sent Reggie Bullock to the Memphis Grizzlies for Danny Green and a second-round pick. I can use all the picks I can get. Let's see if we can get a win tonight. Without further ado, let's get into it. Right after I change my uniform.
Oh, say does that star
Those two aren't even.
Honoring the United States, that was Skylar Cole with the singing of tonight's national anthem.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a who my opponent is. This game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they call it dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down to just one of the places.
Takes flight. Oh, down. You'll clear the deck. Deck cleared. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome
Let's do tight.
to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Brian, the NBA is trying to engage short attention spans. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, sitting down for 2.5 hours isn't how people watch these days, and we lose most fans when we move off live action. So, Brian, the league has reduced timeouts. They've shortened halftime and more to try to keep viewers tuned in.
That makes sense, Allie. Thanks. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Mavericks, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And of course, Houston, pretty far behind right now.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Kenyon Martin is out there with Smith, and it's Fernando in at the 5. And for Dallas, Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Dwight Powell out there with Christian Wood. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. And he gets the bucket. The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Grant, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
Jabari Smith, 1 shot.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he could be.
Now here's Doncic. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
The ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Doncic passes to Powell. Nifty move. And the layup is good.
I tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
To the middle. Here's Fernando. It's rebounded by Dallas. They traveled to Houston last time they faced the Rockets. Came away with a win.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different. We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
That's good from Doncic. And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Doris.
BA, his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Houston, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Smith. Some solid D from Wood.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
To the paint. Ooh, it's stolen away. Left side, Green. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Hardaway into the lane. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Inside. Smith passes to Green. Smith with a screen on Doncic. Smith outside. Down low. Martin outside. On the wing, Porter. Clock at 4. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Boy, he really wanted that shot. Trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Wow, that's good.
I just love the ball movement.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Outside Porter to the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Porter against Doncic. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Rockets trail. Outside, Green. Outside, Porter. To the paint. Here's Smith. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. The Rockets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Well, Houston's shooting 44% to start this ball game. Pass to Martin. There's the 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Right. It almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, BA, they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
There's the double with Doncic. Back to Porter. Let's go with a 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Porter's got 5 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. You know, so much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. He had to box out and establish great position.
Whatever.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior.
And we're gonna let Luka get a little rest.
Defense.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Kleber's checked in, and the Rockets will go for a different look here. Şengün checked in for Fernando. Tate comes in for Martin. Gordon, he's checked in for Green, and it's Matthews in for Porter Jr. Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. Mavericks with some changes. Finney-Smith's checked in for Green. Green comes in for Hardaway, and it's Dinwiddie in for Luka Doncic. Garuba's checked in for the Rockets. Off the inbound pass. It's rebounded by Kleber. Dallas has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Dinwiddie against Tate. Dinwiddie passes to Green. Offline with a 3. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
No, obviously something that, you know, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Matthews. The Rockets have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Gordon. Green with the defensive effort. The Mavericks leading. Kleber passes to Green. And they pick up 2.
Well, he's got length and size. Danny Green is very comfortable operating near the cup.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. The teardrop. Wood grabs the board. Porter against Dinwiddie. Fires for 3. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Dinwiddie. Green's got 5 now.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Gordon with it. Guarded by Kleber. Gordon against Kleber. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Dallas has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Now here's Gordon. Here's Şengün. From 6 feet out, he nails it.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's good. Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
And the basket is good.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. ready for the Mavericks. Bertans checked in for Kleba. Green comes in for Finney Smith. Hardaway's checked in for Green. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dinwiddie. A chance to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Rockets. He shared with me that it is a knee sprain, so a sense of relief that even though there's a lot of pain involved, he avoided something more serious. For a team already hard-pressed to compete, this will only make that challenge even more daunting. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Gordon, the pass to Porter. Şengün, a screen on Doncic. Porter takes it inside. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Doncic is doubled. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 6.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Doncic against Porter. With 1 on the clock. And he sinks the layup.
He actually made that.
He has 7. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their 3-point shooting. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. To have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Doncic and Hardaway Jr. man the backcourt. Christian Wood out there with Josh Green. And it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Green for 3. Smith with the rebound. This gives him an opportunity to get within 10. Here's Tate. There's the drive. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Fernando's checked in.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Outside Hardaway. Dallas, no good that time either. The Rockets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Gordon. Smith inside. Woods is there. Some solid D from Wood. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And Powell with the stuff.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Gordon against Doncic. Fernando. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior.
Oh, so we want to dunk? Okay, bet.
Right there.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Timeout call.
Yeah, I get those too.
Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. A clear look for Green. That one rolls around and rims out.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And Powell with the stuff.
I tell you, for a guy who's been a role player most of his career, Powell is scorching the Nets tonight.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Doncic for 3. Hardaway. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch and shoot situations.
Doncic against Gordon. Outside for Green. Takes the 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Hardaway on the wing. Fires the 3. The shot that time not on target. And Houston will come the other way. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
At the line for 2.
Take it to him. Do the do.
And the first one at the line is good.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Both free throws good from Gordon. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Hardaway. Give him 8 points now. Gordon against Powell. Pass to Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got 8.
And this is something Smith needs to keep doing at the next level. Staying aggressive in close.
And Dallas calls time here. Going with a whole new group out there. Şengün checked in for Houston. Porter Jr. comes in for Gordon.
Ready yet? So line up on what to do.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Ntilikina. He gets it in there. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
How about the dribble drive move from Frank Ntilikina, handling the rock comfortably.
The Rockets have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Green against Green. And it's Green missing. Dallas has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Down low. Here's Bertans. It's deflected. Porter against Dinwiddie. Martin, the pass to Şengün. The 3, Smith. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Taking 2 shots.
We got Jalen Green, Josh Green, Danny Green.
And he drops the first. Garuba's checked in for Smith. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Porter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you know, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they've put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
First free throw is good. And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A., controlling his turnovers, now still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term.
Tate's checked in for the Rockets. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
And it's Green missing. For Houston, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. And here's Porter outside. Tries to keep it alive. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Now here's Kleber. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Good D by Şengün.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Kleber passes to Green. Hits a 3-pointer. Green's got 8 points.
Well, this guy is a lethal distance shooter. Danny Green lights out.
Here's Green. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Got a piece of it. And here's Tate outside. It's rebounded by Ntilikina.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet.
Come on.
Kleber against Porter. Outside. Green.
Green.
Pass to Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Releases from 15. Sinks another one. He's on a roll. Starting 4 for 4.
And just using the size advantage he has. I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Now here's Kleba. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Count the basket.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
8 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Şengün, no good. And so we wrap up the first half. The Mavericks on top, up by 15. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. We'll get things going with a look at who might be participating in the upcoming three-point contest.
Nice group of shooters. I would know. Can you imagine if I played today? I'd be a stretch 5.
You know what, Shaq? I think that you are talented enough to say, I'm going to be a three-point shooter.
Well, thank you, sir.
Let's turn our attention to that first.
Let me know if I should control Christian Wood
for the Rockets
in the three-point contest.
To be honest, them getting killed on the glasses like this is a little embarrassing. Showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too, when your team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Dwight Powell with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So the Houston 5 right now. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith out there with Bruno Fernando. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Soft touch off.
What shot was that?
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Doncic for 3, Hardaway. And it's Martin with the rebound. Pass to Porter. Outside, Green. Back to Porter from behind the arc. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. About a minute played here in the second half. Doncic against Green. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Hits the trifecta. Hardaway's got 11 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Green. And that one's good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Green's got his second bucket on the night.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And now a break to glance at the rookies who scored the most per game during the last month of play. Jabari Smith, number 1.
Those averages have distanced him from the pack. And the scary thing is, he may widen that margin.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Wood high post. Up and over Smith. No good. A bit long that time.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Porter to the middle. Here's Fernando. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Bruno Fernando taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Doncic against Gordon. Doncic, no good.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Outside Porter. Here's Smith. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 6th assist of the night.
Yeah, we're seeing some of that potential everyone is talking about with Smith. Just a talented offensive player.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Celtics. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Luka Doncic.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
The first free throw is good. Doncic hits them both. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Porter against Doncic. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Doncic. Banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now here's Gordon. He has 6. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. Well, Doris, courtside seats in basketball are hard to come by. Experiencing that proximity to the action is a rare treat. But with virtual reality now, anyone can.
Listen, BA, I'm all for technology, and I think that's cool. But let's be real. You give me a courtside seat, I can see all the minute details of everything that's transpiring in real time. I'll take that.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Porter's shot is off.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Powell. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the B. Powell's got 14.
Well, Powell's low post game, growing by leaps and bounds, does a great job getting around the defense.
Down low. Here's Fernando. They get it again. For 3, Gordon connects from downtown. 9 points in the game.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Out to Wood. The 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Timeout called. Houston. Smith checked in for Powell. And let's take a moment to see which bigs were doing work from the three-point line this past month. Christian Wood on top.
Big men who can stretch the floor come at a premium. He's a poster child for that.
Really? I'll make the substitution myself then. I want to have fresh legs in the game. Keep everybody fresh.
Houston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Kleba, he's checked in for Wood. Green comes in for Hardaway. And it's Ntilikina in for Luka Doncic. Gordon against Green. Gordon, the pass to Porter. And another miss by Houston.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now here's Finney Smith. Tightly guarded. Shot is good by Kleba.
Excellent read by Finney Smith. Boy, has he improved his passing ability.
The Rockets have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Green against Gordon. Porter's shot is off. And even though Finney-Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
BA, it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Green. Takes a three. Pass to Ntilikina. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Outside Tate. Here's Şengün. Now Porter. Tate with it. Green covering. The floater. Offensive rebound. Got a hand on it. Here's Green. Give him 8 points now. Here's Finney-Smith. Three-pointer off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Tate passes to Gordon. Here's Şengün. Şengün tips it back in. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Porter. Ntilikina gets the bucket.
Ntilikina's reach and athleticism is absolutely a factor inside. He can score it in there, make no mistake.
Porter, the pass to Şengün. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. On the wing, Green. Gets the 3 to fall. Green's got 11 points.
Ntilikina may not be the prototypical lead guard, but he puts it on time and on target right there.
Gordon on the take. And Gordon with the big finish.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Outside Finney-Smith. Another 3 for Dallas.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Garuba with the bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ntilikina. Porter with the steal.
Mavericks foul. Frank Ntilikina. First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Green against Dinwiddie. Here's Garuba. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. He's got 6.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Tim Hardaway Green out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Green for 3. Mavericks with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. And after this one wraps up, they're off to San Antonio where they'll face the Spurs. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Houston shooting the rock well at 46%. Pass to Fernando. Second shot opportunity, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting. And they stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down, but with so many close...
The previous play is under review.
This challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision.
Whatever.
The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And it's been a performance that every point guard strives for. Orchestrating, facilitating, keeping everyone involved, creating easy buckets. As a teammate, you love playing with a leader like this.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Porter. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Smith finds Porter. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Green for 3.
Surprisingly, it's really fallen apart for him here in the second half. That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Doncic passes to Powell. The 3 from Wood. And the Mavericks, another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Fernando. Green for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Wood's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And here's Doncic. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 7 tonight. Right side Green. 3-pointer. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Here's Powell. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
How about the time? It could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Now here's Doncic to the paint. Here's Powell. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Houston is shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Here's Porter. Oh, great D that time from Powell. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wood.
Yep.
Up and over Smith. Doncic. So far.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
You know what game you want to see
Green
next.
in the post. Defended by Hardaway. Looking to get it going. Doesn't go that time.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Doncic. To the inside. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Green's checked in for the Mavericks.
Yep, Danny Green.
Houston has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Doncic against Porter.
Play some NBA Live.
Ha! You're right.
Smith with a screen on Hardaway.
Only live I got is NBA Live 15.
Smith outside. The 3 ball. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hardaway finds Green.
I'll give you that, though.
Another 3 for Dallas.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Porter against Doncic. Porter's shot is off.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Here's Doncic. He's got it. 6 and 10 now.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And here's Houston trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed.
I think I might finish the last bit of Crash.
They could really use
I got 2 more islands to go.
Doncic pulls down the board.
You'd love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
And the bucket is good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And the Rockets shooting about 41%.
It's time between Crash Bandicoot or Cold War.
Doncic against Porter. They need this. The shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way.
Or Modern Warfare 2.
Right side Green. Can't
Give me
get
that.
it to fall. And it's Houston's ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Smith inside. Woods is there. Smith in the high post. Martin outside. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Over Green. Misses off the right iron.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's Hardaway. Outside for Green. Porter with the steal.
Dumb pass.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
Throwing up the trip dub, his talent and versatility shining through, but also just the sheer endurance. He went nonstop from the opening tip.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace. The drive is easy.
Crash, then Modern Warfare 2.
I got
I
you.
want to see how hardcore mode is, so I might buy it.
Yeah, I
They moved
would
the
play
ball
hardcore,
effortlessly
but nobody
and have been
moves.
able to
I play
find those
hardcore.
holes in the defense.
But
I think the
I'll play
other thing
hardcore
we're
for you.
seeing
Just didn't
tonight
want to see
is
it.
the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And the
Don't stop hanging on the rim.
Here's Green. Outside Porter.
I had to do it just for you, buddy.
Outside for Green. Uncovered. Off the left rim and out.
He hasn't been able to.
No do Cold War.
Not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Doncic. Here's Powell. It's rebounded by Şengün. Outside, Green. Porter, the pass to Green. The Rockets again can't hit.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Rockets ball.
Now Porter.
Play off.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
And another win in the books. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. Hit that like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And we are traveling up the coast to face the San Antonio Spurs in the next game. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out.